YouTube, what's up, baby? It's your boy Addison, and we back with another episode of NBA Chat TV. And on today's topic, we're talking about the Clippers. Are we ready to give the Clippers that Showtime title yet? Are we ready to give the Clippers that crown of the LA team? Are we ready to give them that? Me personally, I say we are. I think the Clippers are ready. I think it's time. Of course, it'll always be Laker Town for life. I think to the word explodes, I think it'll be Laker Town just because of what the Lakers have been able to accomplish with Dr. Jerry Buss and just the Wilt Chamberlains and the Kareem Abdul-Jabbars and the Magic Johnsons and Kobe Bryants and Shaqs. I just think, excuse me, I think it's just going to be tough as a Clippers organization to really just override that and or overcome that. So I don't think they ever will be the official team of the LA scene. However, I am ready to give them that Showtime title. And the reason why I say I'm ready to give them the Showtime title is because if you watch the Clippers play, they're an exciting brand of basketball to watch. Blake Griffin, of course, every night it's something different. It's something different. He's gonna give you that one highlight dunk, 2 or 3. He may give you one. DeAndre Jordan is gonna catch a crazy lob from the top of the Staples Center coming down. So they're an exciting brand of basketball to watch. And not only that, I think this year they're actually focused. I think the past couple years, the Clippers have just been traveling around the same just over and over and over. I think they've just been going in circles. They beat San Antonio, what was that, not last year, but the year before, and everybody went crazy. We went crazy. We ain't seen them since. We haven't seen the Clippers since. Last year they got to the playoffs. They got beat by Portland. They lost to Portland. So I think it's time the Clippers finally said, you know what? It's time to take this serious. And not only that, Doc Rivers, the GM, went out and got some different guys that I feel like could actually help this team. And Mo Spates, a guy for the Golden State Warriors who's a champion, who knows what it takes to get to that point. Is a versatile player who can knock down that 3 ball, but not only that, can play defense. Slightly a bit of a liability on the defensive end. However, I think he can give you enough where you can be versatile. If you want to go small, you can go small. So with a team like Golden State, if you ever want to go small and DeAndre Jordan has to come off the floor, maybe you could put Mo Spates in there. Of course, we know what Jamal Crawford's going to do coming off that bench playing that 6-man role. He's going to get boogie. He's going to get busy. He's going to do his thing. Austin Rivers, I think now with him finally signing that contract, I think him finally, okay, now he has a team that he can call his own. He can just finally just be himself. And I think the more he plays with his dad, of course, your father knows you better than anybody. So your dad's always going to put you in the best position possible to be successful. And then I think last but simply not least, I finally think this year Chris Paul says enough is enough. Enough is enough. At some point, as a superstar player in this league, as a top 5 point guard in this league, you have to get to a point where you say enough is enough. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of being in the same position over and over and over and over and over again. And I think Chris Paul is tired of that. I think he's tired of that. I can tell. I watched him last night against Phoenix. They were just locked in from the start of the game to the end, period. There was no lapses. The Clippers typically have these lapses throughout the games where they start off hot, they make a couple runs, and then they'll let the other team come back. We've seen it before, a couple years back with Houston, and they came back from the 3-1 deficit, came all the way back and won. So we've seen it time and time again with the Clippers. And people always want to anoint them as that next team out there in the West. But I'm like, until the Clippers show me something, they still going to be that 4th seed to me. But I think this is the year they finally say enough is enough. I think this is the year they finally edge out San Antonio to get that number 2 seed, of course, behind Golden State, because I think Golden State will finish number 1. Golden State's kind of struggling right now, but they're going to fix it. They're going to put it together. They're going to get it together. And when they do, it's going to be beautiful basketball in motion. You heard it here first on NBA Chat TV. It's going to be beautiful basketball in motion. But back to the Clippers. I think they finally edge out San Antonio. And the reason why San Antonio is they're undefeated right now. They're playing good ball right now, but I want to see how long that can keep up, right? I want to see how long can Kawhi Leonard score 30 points a game. I don't think he's going to keep that up the whole season long, right? Like I said, it's early. So a lot of guys are scoring crazy. A lot of guys are doing a lot of different things, but I'm intrigued to find out just how long they're going to be able to keep it up and how long is Pau Gasol and LaMarcus Aldridge, if that's going to truly work. Because I personally don't think it works because in my mind, they're the same player. They're the same thing. They both have to have the ball in the hand to be effective. Of course, Pau Gasol is a better passer than LaMarcus Aldridge, but I think they're virtually the same thing. So in my mind, I don't know how that's going to play out the entire season. But hey, you got Coach Pop. So Who knows? Let's see what happens. But getting back to the Clippers, I think this is finally the year they say enough is enough. I think with the healthy Blake Griffin, I think with the healthy Chris Paul, I think with DeAndre Jordan locked in, I think with JJ Redick doing what he does, I think with Mo Spades and Austin Rivers and Raymond Felton, I think this is a veteran group that could potentially make a run at it. It could potentially, pose a threat for the Golden State Warriors. Because if you've seen it, just like I've seen it, the Golden State Warriors issue that they have, and don't be fooled by that preseason game that the Clippers and Warriors played. Again, it was the preseason. So, of course, you're not going to show your whole hand. You're not going to show all your defensive schemes. You're not going to do all that. And Golden State just had it that night. They were on fire from the opening tip, from the time that ball tipped to the buzzer sound. They were on it. So, as I said, I personally didn't take that with any indication that that's how the Clippers season was going to go. I felt like that was just preseason. Okay, they would shake it off. This is arguably supposed to be the best team ever assembled, arguably. So with that being said, like I said, I like this Clippers team. I like the direction in which they're going. I finally think Doc Rivers finally has a team he's confident in. I don't think in years past he's been confident in his teams. Going into the postseason and really going into the season, I don't think he's been confident with this team. But I finally think you have a team in this Clippers team that finally got veteran guys that have proven they can get their own shot, that have proven that they can win and produce when they need it most. So, like I said, we're gonna keep tabs on this Clippers team. We're gonna see where it goes. Like I said, they're exciting brand of basketball. If you want to watch some late night basketball, if you in the bed and you can't go to sleep, turn on NBA TV or NBA League Pass or whatever the case may be, and watch the Clippers. They're an exciting brand of basketball to watch. They really are. They really know how to share the ball. DeAndre Jordan has a lot of highlight dunks. Blake Griffin highlight dunks. So, like I said, they're really, really exciting to watch. If you're just looking for a West Coast team to keep tabs on, take a look at the Clippers. But if you enjoyed that video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Throw some comments down in that comment section down below. We're trying to get this conversation going. We're trying to, get some arguments going. Give me something. Let's get something going down there. So, with that said, please, and let me say this first before I end this video. I don't think the Clippers are going to win the West, but I think they will be formidable, and I think they will pose issues and give teams like Golden State and the San Antonio Spurs and who else am I missing? Team like Houston. I think they'll give teams like that problems, just because I think that they have the length and they have the players to do it. So it's only a matter of just doing it.